I want to show y'all this before I get started. Remember Monday or Sunday when we was doing this, I couldn't find these here. Well, these, I don't know how they are at y'all's parts houses, but to keep these plugs behind the shelf on the little rack, I can see them, but I couldn't see the numbers on it. And so I went around each people. They just looked up the plug. They didn't look for the plug. So they tried to match the plug, and I didn't want that. But, I was off work Monday, and I was like, what the hell, I'm going to go see. I know they had some, but they said they were different than these plugs. So, anyways, I stopped by O'Reilly's and talked to the old boy, and I was like, can we just look at these plugs, see the difference, were the gap different or something, and pulled them off the shelf, and it is the exact plug. This is a 576S plug. That's what these are. Nobody walked back there and looked. He said they got them in Saturday or something, and they didn't know they was on the shelf. So, anywho, but we didn't have to order any, so that's pretty cool. Figured that's how my luck goes. But anyways, before I put the plugs in, I was just gonna tell you that little story. I thought it was kind of funny. Like I was just here. Anyways. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the plugs in. I got those. Like I said, I just got through washing my truck in the wife's car. And the kids are going to work, so I ain't got to do their car until either this afternoon or first thing in the morning. Probably do it tomorrow. I got to go to the gym. Anyways, so we're going to get plugs in now. And I might take this to the gym just to get it out, warm everything up, bring it home. And then go from there. Because I'm only going to gap these plugs. These right here. We're gapped at 55, and that's big. But the MSD ignition that I'm running stuff, the 6L digital E box, it says in the instructions to gap it. The final step is to gap your plugs at 60. It's in the instructions, and I didn't do that. I went from 50 to 55 when I first did it. 50 run good, 55 still run good. So, but I'm not going that big this time. These come pre-gapped at 40. So I'm gonna gap these at 45 and then stop right there. I did some reading, and my boy J-Bo looked up some stuff too, and that's everybody seems to be right at the same base. So we're gonna go there, and if I have any issues, then I'll gap it to 50. And I know 50 ran it with these plugs. 50 worked in the car before. So because when I first did it and put these plugs in, we ran it and did some passes on it. And then I took all the plugs out and checked all the plugs, and then I gapped them at 50 and then put them all back in. And then, which, like I said, I got them all out again. I got mine laid out here like I did last time on the papers. That way I know which one was which. So, anyway, all right. So I'm gonna put these in. Like I said, I got these at the parts house. They're I'm not sponsored by them by no way, but this is what I'm running. Header plugs are shorties, and they were $41 at O'Reilly's. So. Alright, let me get busy. Let me get these put in here, and then we'll go from there. Alright, make sure y'all do check them. These weren't supposed to be gapped at 40, and they wasn't. Some of them were 35, some of them were 30, so. The majority of them were like 35, but I used this little bitty one here. I kind of like this one. It's easier to slide in there and not worry about bending it so much. But then I got this wire one, which is a little bit more accurate than these. But I come back and check it. I'm going 45, so I'll go back here and make sure this piece can slide in and out real easy, and that it's not too loose or too tight. But just another way of checking myself. Make sure it ain't bad. All right, let me get these other side in. I already got all these in on this side, and all I got left is the driver's side. So, but I got them all done at 45 and checked. So we are 45 with these. All right, let me get back busy. Alright, let's fire this thing back up.
numbers are cleaner. It always was in the good, the air to fuel ratio, but they're lower. Let me check some stuff. We're at operating temp. I think it's happy right there. Got some oil on my header wrap. Alright, cool beans. I think it sounds good right there where it's at. We won't know until I get it out here in a little bit. I'm gonna ease it around, nothing spectacular. Take it to the gym, but it sounds good. Well, we got the car out. Our radiator cap just blew. So I don't know what the hell. Hot too. I don't know what I'm gonna do to get it off. We didn't get no water down on there. It didn't do it while we was driving. See all that right there? That's me. Pot while it was sitting here idling, so. Well, Dad's on his way with a radiator cap. We'll let it cool off for a minute and go from there. Couldn't take it to the gym. That's where I was doing. I'm out just doing it now. The door don't lock on the driver's side anymore for some reason. I don't know what the hell. Gotta look at that. Alright, let me wait on Dad. Alright, we are having cooling issues here. I don't know what's going on. It has never pulled this before. But something is up. So we stopped again. It got up to 220, so I'm on the side of the road and I got the fans and pump running and trying to cool it down this way. And then once I get it cooled down, I'm just right down the road from the house. So I'm gonna try to get it back home without hurting nothing. And we're going to find out what the hell is up. Can't have this. Alright, we figured it out. Right here, my water pump wasn't working. It wasn't getting good connection right here. So, but it's definitely pumping now. So that was our issue, the water pump. It wasn't the cap. It just, that was a weak point in it, so. But you can hear it now.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I ain't getting back out now. It's too dark. We'll have to get out tomorrow and make sure that's what it was. So, most definitely that's what it was. It wasn't pumping the entire time. I didn't, you know, with the car running, you can't hear it in the fans. So, I'm going to have to keep a check on that.
Yep, since you know it's a plug.
Yeah, it's right here in the plug. So, what we found was bad. Or just, so. Yeah, since we know that, there's definitely something to keep an eye on now.
Pump it loose and see if it's all the way up in there
where it goes. Yeah, yeah.
The little teeth might have come loose.
Alright, let's let this thing, because it's smoking hot. So we're going to let it cool off, come back out here tomorrow, and then we'll see what's up. Let it cool down. 60